So, what's your name?
Kulsum.
Kulsum.
Yeah.
Assalamu alaikum. I'm
Walaikum
Tariq.
assalam.
So, Kulsum, you know, Ramadan, Easter, and the Passover have converged this year.
Yeah, I heard about that.
Yeah, after 30 years, it's a big thing, right?
Right.
So you must be wondering what's happening here. Well, I can explain. This year, Ramadan, Easter, and the Passover all happen in the same month. What's even more interesting is that this happens after every 30 years. Cool, isn't it? Right, that's what I thought. So I asked my friend Ayan in New York to hit the streets and see what people say about this. And I did the same in DC.
La ilaha illallah.
What are your comments on that?
I think it means that our religions and our means of faith are much closer than people actually may realize.
I think at least we can commemorate that we have a lot of things in common.
Yeah, I think it's great. It'd be nice if they all kind of use this opportunity to kind of come together and celebrate as one.
I think it's nice. It is pretty significant. I think it's pretty cool. You know, they're all Abrahamic religions coming from generally the same area.
I think it's fascinating.
I think it's really good because it brings awareness to other religions.
I think it's symbolic that it happened this year because there's so much tension and fighting, anti-Semitism, anti-Muslim sentiments, and I just think it's symbolic, and I'm hoping it's God's way of bringing all his children together, all who believe in those three religions and then otherwise as well.
Wow, that was so powerful. That's one thing to actually believe in something or celebrate something, and then it's a totally different thing to actually heal the world. So I went back to the same people and gave them a social issue, an issue that our world faces today. And I wanted to see if their reactions and their responses would be similar or different. No, there's so much economic unfairness, injustice. You know, the rich are getting richer. They have billions of dollars, right?
Yeah.
Like we have Bill Gates, you know, Elon Musk, and we have Jeff Bezos. And then we have the poor people who are living out on the streets. So according to whatever faith that you believe in, what do you think is the solution to that?
There's a concept during Passover that you're supposed to invite a total stranger into your home to feed them.
All right, let's process this comment for a minute here, because it reminded me of something that the founder of Islam said. He said that if you're cooking and the scent of your food reaches to your neighbor who's hungry, you have to invite them over and share your food with them, even if you have to add water to your stew.
My faith teaches me that I should get a job.
Very interesting point here about wages. The Holy Prophet ﷺ said that when you're paying somebody off their wages for their hard work and labor, pay them off before their sweat dries and never delay. Shout out to the big corporations here. They could definitely take a lesson from this.
Well, I think, first of all, charity. Islam is like all about charity. It's like always the rich have to give to the poor so that there's always circulation of wealth.
The Bible's very specific. We're supposed to take care of poor people, widows, those less fortunate. I do think it's our responsibility to give to poor people. And I do think it's the rich's responsibility as well.
All right, time out. I actually totally agree with this lady because Islam has a system called zakat, and it's actually a wealth tax system. And the purpose is that the wealthy should not be able to hoard massive amounts of wealth. They should either circulate it or give it to the poor. So I don't know about you, but with such a global issue, everybody's response was similar. And this leads me to believe that their source has to be the same, and that is God.
A racial or ethnic difference. Oh man, that's a big bee.
Yeah, that's a huge bee. Yeah, I have phobia with the bees because I was stung so many times as a child. So every time, so I had to stay cool for the camera, but we'll edit it out. Don't worry. Don't worry, we'll edit that out.